everyone. This is Sky. Welcome to Sky's Intuition and another intuitive energy reading. So let's see what's going on with everyone, with the collective energy. Divine, thank you once again for your message. Thank you for your protection that never fails us, that protects us from any and all energy vampires or evil energy sent to harm us in any way, shape, or form. Thank you. Thank you for consoling anyone who is in need at this time. Thank you for the service to the collective and your message. Honored official. Honored official. Mm-hmm. Let's see where we're going. Trickery. It's the first card out. It's trickery. Trickery. Somebody's grateful. Grateful. I think I might, going forward, limit my black cards to like just once a day or once in the morning, the first and the last reading I do. Something, I don't know. I want to limit them a little bit. A formal affair. Trickery, grateful, a formal affair. What the heck? The first house, personality, appearance, character, confidence, and recognition. Not for any other reason than the energy reasons to, let other types of energies in. We have one last card, and it is AI. I love these. I love my cards though, because, yeah, they're what comes into my mind and to my spirit to make. May, some trickery may have happened in May. Case is wide open with regards to this grateful gratitude and trickery. Somebody got their hands out, appreciate something. Employment, a formal affair having to do with the employment. Interesting. This could be a Christmas party. We don't know. Like, I noticed that companies are kind of hunkering down the amount of money that they spend on Christmas parties. I've compared to what Christmas parties are now. Some of the Christmas parties I went to when I was young were quite lavish things. Drunk words are sober thoughts. Somebody's appearance and character, drunk words or sober thoughts. So what somebody says, maybe in jest or while they're drinking, possibly at this formal affair event. Maybe tell me how you really think, moments. I don't know. Your name is in someone's mouth at this, your name is in someone's mouth at this formal affair. Ooh, could be a wedding too, for all we know. Swept under the rug, full dinky, swept under the rug. So if somebody swept something, wants something covered up or swept under the rug, don't talk about it. Let's act like it didn't happen. Let's just sweep it under the rug. Bygones be bygones, It's always the person that didn't get hurt in the process that wants bygones to be dark arts swept under the rug. That somebody did dark arts? Trickery and dark arts? To have maybe me, maybe somebody else. I don't know. We're all on the journey together, right? Shadow band, because I know I have like moments where people really say things like in comments that are really so terribly negative and accusatory. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even, this is about the reading. It's for the collective. Like, what are you talking about? Increase in shadow band. Somebody wants to increase it, huh? Doing the dark arts. What's the problem? Your name is in someone's mouth. Mm-hmm. So yeah, because it runs in cycles. Like every once in a while, I'll get like a handful of thumbs downs, and in my likes and dislikes. That's why I ask you all to participate, because I get a handful of thumbs down, and I'm like maybe they think they're tricking the system in some way by giving me a couple of thumbs down so I don't make 100%. Whatever. Or they'll say something in comments that just aren't very nice. So I know that people have been doing stuff to have, and I don't even know why. It's just my instincts tell me that people have been doing stuff behind my back, like trying to get me shadow banned. And the only thing I know, because I don't bother with people too much nowadays, so the only thing I could think of is that maybe you don't want me to tell your secret, or you're afraid out of fear or something. Somebody has personalized the energy here that is for the collective, or a couple of people. They personalize it to the point where they're like, that can't be me, because sometimes in in quantum physics, roles get reversed. Sometimes the good person is the bad person in a quantum reality. You have to understand metaphysics. You can have a loop back effect in the energy. October, somebody was doing dark arts. Ooh, they were doing their Halloween. Stop, shadow ban. What is this about? Waterfall? Somebody crying? Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? Okay, you have angel's protection. Don't you worry about a thing. You have angelic protection. I just said that. Oh my gosh, nothing to worry about. I said, don't you worry about a thing. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Didn't always, I'll be honest, didn't always love it. Really did not. Now I kind of like that the divine and I work together so harmoniously when it comes to reading energy. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, watching my videos. I appreciate you more than you realize. I am doing air first because February. Then we are doing water signs, and then we are doing what comes after fire and then earth, respectfully. So, not the individual signs, but the elements, energy readings. So they'll be coming up for February. Told you I want to do them like once a month, so that maybe that help a little bit more. Trickery. I mean, I'm not here to be greedy. I just want what is rightfully mine and nothing more, and to be somewhat a little bit more comfortable. Grace, trickery. Something about grace, trickery. Somebody tricked someone, maybe with some kind of gratitude, yearning, grateful. Somebody wanted you to be grateful, or they tricked someone into something that they would have to be grateful for. Okay, they tricked somebody into showing gratitude, possibly by a formal affair, pull up invitation, a night together, driving. So somebody here went out with somebody to a formal affair, could be a marriage, even a reception, I don't know. Missing you, physical touch, reciprocity. Somebody here wanted you to recognize them, I guess. Recalling, reminiscing, memories, and returning. Recalling, artificial intelligence. I don't know if they are, I don't know what the AI has to do with it. It has to do with the internet, plugged in May, spring. Case wide open with a wingman, best friend, partner in crime, covers for them. I'm getting the feeling that somebody knows that somebody did something and they're holding them hostage to it. I just have a strong feeling right off the bat. Employment, community. Somebody's employed by a community or something in the community. Maybe somebody's doing community development or community service. Intuition, drunken words or sober thoughts. Okay? I'm telling you, if it's what somebody says in jest, or when they've had too much to drink or whatever, is really the way they feel about something. Your name is in someone's mouth, possibly because of something in the past, possibly because of you being the mysteries of the Sphinx, I'm going to say, just because this is what comes to mind. This is some Egyptian ancestry. So the Egyptians loved riddles, and the mysteries of the Sphinx is a riddle. And you go to the Sphinx, and the Sphinx asks you, I think it's 3 questions, or even 1 question. It all depends on who you hear the story from. And the person that can answer the riddle gets to enter the Sphinx. That's the key. You might have, some mystery that you don't even know you know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. Soulmate swept under the rug. This could be that somebody thought someone was their wingman, or hung around with somebody all the time, but that was really their soulmate. Same sex, dark arts. Disillusioned. Somebody got disillusioned with these dark arts that this community was doing. Shadow band, solitude. Somebody wants you to be all alone. But your intuition knows that. This person's going to tell on themselves. Solitude, shadow band, by a community that should be grateful. They want to increase the mute button. Increase the mute button. So don't, if you've been feeling I'll be honest with you. Lately, I've been feeling on and off, about doing readings. Maybe I'll do, I start out with, I'm going to do all these readings and I have it in my head to do. And then as I go along, I'm like, some of this is too repetitious or blah, blah, blah. Like I have readings in my bank, my folders that I just don't even put on YouTube. They're just hanging in the rafters because I'm like, I don't really want to. Somebody wants to increase the mute. What's the problem is that you're aware. Your third eye is wide open, and somebody wants to. Yeah, this is something I said before, familiarity, eye of Horus kind of stuff, or something here with some ancestry, with some riddle, secret stash, something's at a distance. So whatever this secret that's being kept, it's something that's at a distance. Making the right decision takes time, patience, and understanding. In October, somebody had a chance to make the right decision. In October, wisdom, stop. See, they don't want this increase. They don't want you to talk about your intuition. They want to stop your wisdom. This could have been from around October, because October's here and October's here. So they might have done something, okay, to stop. Try not to become paranoid, but listen to your surroundings. To stop your intuition. some overflow that you were going to get in this intuition, something about your intuition, angels' protection. Wait, I want to get a different card. I don't like the way that fell out. What is this with the angels' protection, divine, for the collective? Harmony. Yeah, you're at peace and the angels are protecting you right now. Somebody here may have been grateful to a Jezebel. They were told all the signs. They were told to take a vibe check, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it. That's what that's telling me. Their intuition was telling them to just don't do anything for a while. Don't do anything. And they just kept it up also too. And the problem is that you're aware. It's not working because you're aware. And your awareness has called in your angels to protect your peace. Bum, 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 bum. Seriously now. Now what's going on here? Just messing with the collective. You know what? I want to put these back, so let me use them and get them out of the way. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel, watching my videos. I appreciate you being here much more than you realize. More than you could ever know. Welcome to new subscribers, returning subscribers. Welcome on back and sit on down. We're informal here. Thank you, though, really, especially to those who watch the Gypsy Hobo readings over on Patreon, and also my paid members over there that get the Gypsy Emperor, Empress, and the Emperor Hobo readings. How to get there is you hit my face somewhere on the screen. I think it's over here, maybe somewhere where you hit on my face, and you'll go to my channel homepage. You hit the links tab, and at the bottom is Patreon. Click that, and there's free readings. You can become a free member there as well. Don't, people have commented if I didn't have the money. No, that's you have no excuse. Cut that out. You can go over there and be a member. Tower, holy trickery. Somebody is shocked that they were tricked. Somebody was shocked. Gratitude, Two of Cups, yearning, gratitude. Somebody wanted a contract or a wedding. Whoa, ho, ho. They got it by trickery. Justice, this is pull-up, justice, a formal affair. This is something having, this is maybe, how can I put it? Somebody's reciting in a courtroom, like, like Sam Spade. It was a cold night in December. Me and the missus were, like it's a narrative. Missing you, physical touch, reciprocity. Somebody here proposed to somebody based on their appearance. And I guess not, it has to do with personality too. But this is temperance, recalling something or trying to recall something through artificial intelligence, trying to reminiscing. This could also be a reconciliation here. And this is the Ten of Pentacles in May. This has to do with a lot of money in May on the internet, or even a family legacy, inheritance. Okay, what's a swingman? This case is wide open. This came out in reverse, Page of Wands. The swingman did not make this announcement here, or the swingman thought twice about making this announcement, or somebody here was too immature or too young for something. Employment, community, backstabbing and betrayal. So this could be somebody's job, contract, to betray somebody, to bury something. They had to bury something. So they contracted this person here to bury something by betrayal. Okay. And this is, now being recited in court, I think. Seven of Swords, your intuition. Your intuition told you that somebody here said they were only joking, but they really weren't. This is some lie also too. Your intuition is about somebody lying, or about this betrayal, or about somebody stealing something here. Okay, the Hermit. Yes, this makes sense. So this is ancestral, you going within, speaking to your ancestors. Your name is in someone's mouth. Somebody here is maybe talking about your ancestry or investigating your ancestry in some way. They lied. Two of Swords. Someone doesn't want you to see something about them, that they have a contract with someone else. And this wingman was supposed to help them with that. And I think the wingman never did this, never came through. This is a Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign feminine. She's a witch, dark arts, disillusioned. Either dark arts were performed on her or she performed dark arts. Earth sign feminine. I usually see her on the side of the one performing the dark arts. Solitude, shadow band. This is also in the reverse. Someone wants you depleted of strength by shadow banning you, that you will give up on something or you won't do it anymore because of a lack of strength. Could be this earth sign feminine that's doing this. Mute. Eight of Wands. Yeah, because this is increasing. Your, how can I put it? Your words are increasing, or creating increase, or increasing. Like, more and more people are talking about you. Word is spreading about you, okay? And somebody wants that to stop. Truth, discovery, awakening, illumination. This is the Hierophant. What's the problem is, you know that somebody here is married. That's part of the problem. Or that they signed a contract with a group. Could be Illuminati, even, that somebody belongs to. I mean, who the heck are these people that they can direct your life? And like, you're not allowed to be seen with this person, but you're allowed to talk to this person, but you're allowed to... Who's the grand poobah that gives all this allowance? The only person that gives allowance that I answer to is my God, the Father of all creation. Outside of that, I don't understand where you're coming from. Your head tripping. Distant, secret stash, distance. I've well paid my dues 10 times over. Six of Cups. This is from the past, distant past. This is some secret alliance that somebody made to trick you in some way. October, death. Making the right decision takes time, passes. So in October, somebody may have passed away, possibly this Queen of Pentacles that was practicing this dark arts. The devil may have came and taken them, or they could be I don't know why November came to mind as well. But something could have happened to this person in October. This earth sign feminine, something stopped, or an actual ending, death. Wisdom, Seven of Wands. Yeah, they're defending this wisdom. They want it to stop. Stop it. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Think it over. Yeah, somebody here wants something to stop. Look, try not to become paranoid, but listen to your surroundings. Someone wants to get away with something here. There's an overflowing amount of, I don't know if it's emotion, something that they did to you emotionally, they want to get away with it. Harmony, you're protected. Harmony, Page of Cups. So this is I'm going to get two of these. Yeah, something is coming with an apology, possibly a weak explanation as to why it was so slow in coming, but it was because these people were trying to do all this other stuff first. They finally realized there's nothing they could do to you. You're protected by angels. They're finally submitting to the fact that you are protected. Very, very interesting. Let's see. What else do we want to look at? Let's give it one last round, okay? I don't see anything having to do with crime. I need a black magic deck. Like, not that I want to be witchy poo or anything, but like another deck of sorts that deals with, like, I have the crime decks, like what kind of witchy poo stuff you up to? Because I don't practice witchcraft, so I mean, it would be nice to just have it for the collective, don't you know? Yeah, like, so that you weren't scratching your butt all day, wondering why your butt itched all day, you'd know that somebody was targeting your butt. I don't know. What is this with the tower and trickery? Something fell with grace, fell from grace, fell from grace. Pleasure seekers. Something fell from grace here. They're doing trickery. These pleasure seekers. These might have been men that you dated in the past. I don't know. Widower. Somebody is saying they're a widower, but they had a contract or something that you were grateful for something. So this letter comes along to the courts regarding an invitation. Ooh, this invitation to this formal affair. What? That invitation keeps coming up. To a wedding invitation. Somebody wanted to invite you because they missed you or something. They wanted to invite you to their wedding. One of your exes. It's this crazy. Sorrow. Somebody's upset because you're not buying it. Something here with artificial intelligence. Whatever it is, you ain't interested. Somebody thought that you had inherited a lot of money and they want to get plugged in. May. They thought you inherited a lot of money in May or will be in May. They were showing off something here that they were going to do, that they are not going to do. Something is not going to be announced. These were people. This is a man or men from your past, I don't know, that were bragging that when you got this money or whatever, that they would come in and they would be back in the high life. You know what I'm saying? The peacock. Peacock. They'd be the king cock. But it didn't happen that way. What is this Ten of Swords here? We'll be back in the high life again. Let's see, somebody's reading up about this betrayal that, and with regards to employment, some dirt digging, reunion. Yeah. Somebody's going to say something, but they're going to lie about wanting to reunite with you. They want to reunite with you for a reason. They got married. That's what I'm hearing. Lover. This is somebody that you have, their name is in your mouth, your name is in their mouth, because they did have a past life with you. So maybe you were married to this person at one time or in a past life. What is this? Two of Swords. Somebody doesn't see. Swept under the rug. Look, somebody got this message now that somebody didn't want you to see. Somebody was sweeping under the rug. Somebody didn't want you to get this message that this person, this earth sign feminine, might have made somebody sick using dark arts, or they might be disillusioning something here by using dark arts, creating some kind of illness. Here you are, the sweetheart, and somebody's trying to have you shadow banned and to take away your strength, to make you sick using dark arts, because they want it swept under the rug, what they did. Yeah, they're waiting for all these attacks to happen, to stop you from talking. They don't want you to talk about this, what they did. And there's a conversation going on about this marriage. What's the problem? People are aware. People are aware of something here having to do with a marriage that ain't right. House. This is a house in the past. The secret stash is maybe in a house, or somebody from the past, or a distant. Something about this house. There's a safe in the house somewhere. Death. Something about a wife and a child. Something in October. Somebody maybe passing away in October. I don't know. Or something has ended for a wife and a child in October, possibly with a house. Here we have that widower, okay? That gratefulness. 7 of Wands. Somebody here possibly stopped doing something after someone passed away, possibly their wife and child. I don't know what that is. Has to do with some dark arts, though. Somebody is learning that you're moving away to calmer surroundings. It says, listen, don't be paranoid, but listen to your surroundings. Look, this person is reading this and then doing this, right? To make you sick from this dark arts. They're learning from this book. Then they're waiting for something to happen. They increase it. They want to know why isn't it working? It's because you're illuminated. And something secret about this house, ending for a wife and child. And now we're back to the widower again. And this person going back to the book. Back to the drawing board. Yeah, because this person can't sell them anymore. Their money's not coming in anymore for doing this witchcraft. They're losing money. Look, despair. Your enemy's thinking about taking themselves out because they can't do any more witchcraft on you. Somebody's waiting for the money to do this death spell. Look, double death. And here we are, not once but twice. $6,000 for that one. And then waiting. And then here we go again, another $6,000. And then the enemy, foe, is going to end their life. Look, we have this here. Double deaths. 2 deaths were paid for. 2 deaths. This is so, for a fortune. It was $6,000 a piece, not hundreds of thousands of dollars. These people just, something about $6,000 or 6,000 is in the number. Guys, 666, you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much for watching my videos and watching my channel. I hope to give you more information. And please don't shoot the messenger and only take this story as it resonates for you. I will be back later. And until we meet again, please hit the bell icon and peace.